Hi, good evening. Good evening and welcome, 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 welcome to the Advanced Lounge weekly live webinar. It's 8 p.m. We are here, we are live, and we are doing this. You're welcome. Thank you so much for being here, and you're welcome to the Advanced Lounge weekly live webinar. You know how we do this. It's Thursday, it's 8 p.m., and we're here, we are live, we're doing this. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. We always look forward. I look forward to Thursday evenings because, we're going to come up here and share some premium knowledge. I'm going to share value as always, as we always do. And we're just glad to be here, right here on um right here. We're just glad to be here, right here, doing this with you this evening. Thank you so much. Alrighty. Okay. So thank you for being here. And this evening, this is the weekly live webinar of the Advanced Lounge. Of course, as you know, we are here. The Advanced Lounge is a community of people who are just learning and growing and evolving and becoming, better versions of themselves. So in the Advanced Lounge, what we do is that we have the resources, we have the tools, we have the support to help you equip you on your personal growth journey so that you are able to think, to plan, and to act. Thank you so much. So that is what that's what we do in the Advanced Line. It's a community. It's a community of learners. Well, it's a community of intentional people that are paying deliberate and careful attention to their personal growth and development. We understand that the change that we want to see, in the different spaces, that we operate in our homes, in our workplaces, in our community, in our nation, in the world. The change that we want to see must come from the change in the individuals. And so in the Advanced Lounge, what we teach is that let's bring the searchlight back to the individual. Enough of us blaming parents, blaming spouses, blaming bosses, blaming the government, blaming everybody. Let's bring the searchlight back to ourselves so that we can equip ourselves for that growth, for that transformation, so that we can evolve into more superior versions of ourselves. And by so doing, we will become more valuable, and we're able to bring that value to bear in the spaces that we operate. So the more valuable you become, the more contribution you are able to bring to any space that you are in. So in your home, you are able to bring a bigger contribution. Why? Because you have equipped yourself, because you have grown, because you have evolved, because you have become more valuable. And so you're able to translate that value into your home, into your workspace, into your community, your street, into your places of worship, into your world, into your nation, and into your world. And so we bring the searchlight back to the person, and we're equipping ourselves for this growth and for this transformation. And so that is what we do in the Advanced Line. The weekly live webinars are just one expression of the Advanced Line, and with the weekly live webinars, we are just equipping ourselves. We consider topics on personal growth, personal development, and we're equipping ourselves, equipping ourselves with the knowledge that we require, that we need for this journey. As I like to say, that personal growth, personal development, it's a journey. It's not an event. So it's not something that you start and you stop. No, it's a journey. You keep on moving, and for you to keep having that sustained traction, that sustained mileage on your journey of growth, you need to equip yourself with the requisite knowledge, to help you on that journey of growth. And so that is what we are doing right here this evening. This evening, we are going to be looking at the golden cage. Yes, there is a golden cage that we're going to be looking at, and that's what we'll be considering this evening. My name is Tracy Akpera. I'm the founder and the anchor of the Advanced Lounge community, and I'm a personal success coach. My job is to show you the possibilities that exist. And believe me, the possibilities, they are boundless, they are endless. There are heights for you to attain, there are grounds for you to cover, there are territories for you to take, and it's possible. I'm here to tell you that it is not only possible, it is predictable, and to show you that how you can begin to navigate from where you are now to where you want to be. And so that is my job. I'm the person for that job, to help you on your journey of growth. And I'll be anchoring this session, this evening, as we share this evening about breaking free. This evening, please, if you know, share the link. Please copy the link, share with somebody to join you in this class this evening. This class is, we're going to be considering things that people never really talk about. Things that everybody just brushes past. We just live life like, oh, that's the normal, that's the usual. But we're here to challenge the status quo. We are here to question the things that we have seen as normal, as usual, because we understand that those things that we call normal, those things that we call the usual, they are the same things that are actually keeping us in the same spot that we keep finding ourselves. So this evening, we are challenging the usual. We are challenging the normal. We are going to be breaking some tables. So please take a minute now, copy the link, invite somebody, share with your friends, your family. Let them join you in this session this evening. It is going to it is going to be a life-changing session. Believe me, we're going to be looking at how to break free from the golden cage. I told you that there was a golden cage, right? Yes, there is a golden cage. So we're going to be looking at how to break free from the golden cage of paycheck dependency. Paycheck dependency. That's what we're going to be looking at, this evening. How do we begin to break free from this golden cage? Already from that topic, sorry, if you can see me, if you can hear me, please leave a comment. I want to see your comment in the comment section. Let me see that you can, let me know that you can see me and you can hear me very clearly. Let's see your comment in the comment section before we go into the session, fully. Let me see your comment. Let me see emojis. Let me know how expectant you are for this session. And if this is your first time joining us, please leave a comment. Let us know that this is your first time joining us. And if you are a if you are a consistent joiner, please let us know as well. Please let me see your comment in the comment section. Let's know that we are here and we are doing this. I usually like energy in the room, so please give me some energy as the class is progressing. Let me see in the comments what you can hear, what you are picking out, what is hitting, what is coming at you. Please let's leave comments in the comments so that we can do this together. All right. Okay, so let's go. We're talking about breaking free. And I'm saying that we're going to be challenging a lot of things that we have known, a lot of things that we have held to, a lot of things that we have qualified as normal, as the usual. We're going to be challenging them this evening. So get ready as we consider how to break free, because we need to break free. So the golden cage of paycheck dependency. So the cage is golden. When you hear something is golden, already it gives this idea of prestigious. It gives this idea that it has status. Something is golden. So it gives this allure. There's this attraction, right? The thing is golden. Now anything gold, we'll be attracted to it. And so we're going to be looking at just how golden the golden cage is. Why do we consider it to be golden? And why is it that it is golden but it is a cage? And then how do we begin to break out of it? How do we begin to break out of it? And disclaimer, this class is not to say that you are not doing well. It's not an affront, it's not an attack on you. This class, I hope, what we hope to achieve by this class is to make you to expand your mind, to know that there is much more. As I said in my opening remark, I said there are heights for you to climb, there are territories for you to take, there are grounds for you to cover, and you can't keep yourself hold up in one small corner when there are heights to attain. Who is going to attain those heights? You. Who is going to cover those grounds? You. Who is going to take those territories? You. And so why are we bound? Why are we caged? Why are we in a golden cage? When we can expand our mind, expand your mind to see that the possibilities that are available to you, they are limitless, they are boundless, there is so much. There is so much that you can do. But first of all, we need to come out. We need to break free from this golden golden cage of paycheck dependency. Though that's what we're going to try to look at. Why the traps, this golden cage, why why does it, why is it a cage? We're going to see how how we're going to see the things that keep us trapped, keep us held, keep us bound in that one spot, and then we're going to try to see how we can begin to go beyond that, go beyond that, go beyond that. Okay, so basically we're talking about the paycheck here. Hi, Goofy. Please leave a comment for me in the comment section. Let's know that we're doing this together. Please leave your comments. Let's see if you can hear me and you can see me, you can hear me. Please leave a comment, and then as the class progresses, let's do this together, shall we? Let's have energy in the room. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. We are here because you are here, and whenever we come up live and you are here, then that is enough encouragement for us to keep doing this. And every Thursday, like clockwork, 8 p.m. we are here, and we are here because you show up. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your consistency. Thank you so much for your interest. Thank you, because I know that you're here because you want much more. And I bet, and I'm sure that by the time we're done with this class this evening, you would have taken away a thing or two, to improve and help you be and do more in your life. Okay, so the paycheck. We're talking about the golden cage of the paycheck. I know that most, like me, most of us grew up, you kind of knew what was expected. You grew up knowing that, okay, you go to school, get good grades, go to school, get good grades, you come out from maybe primary, you go to secondary, you go to the university, get good grades, get 2-1, and then immediately you jump out, you are in the job market, you get a good job, good being qualified by just how much you are earning, hence the paycheck. And then you get into work, and then in the workspace, you are, it's all about promotion, pay raises. Yes, we do this every day, we go out, we do this in the grind, we hustle, and then it's all about what the reward is, and all that is good, all that is good. But this evening, after this class, we hope that you will understand that beyond that, there is more. Because we get out, we enter into the job market, we get good jobs, and we change jobs, we go from job A to job B. I remember putting up a post at one of somebody was telling us a story. He had worked in 7 different banks. He was going, and he was like, if you want to grow, that's the way to do it. If you want to grow, that's the way to do it. And everything, the growth that we're talking about, is all tied to how much you are able to earn. And I say, there is nothing wrong with you earning your paycheck, except that, have you ever considered that there may be something beyond? Have you ever considered that there is something beyond that? So beyond the paycheck, beyond the raises, the promotions, beyond the changing of job, beyond the huge paychecks that are coming in, have you considered that there is more? And I understand perfectly. The paycheck has an allure, it has an attraction. There is that stability. Everybody likes stability. You understand that, what's coming next. Many times, those in paid employment, you are able to plan, you are able to project. You understand that on so day, there are organizations that pay on a particular day, and it comes like clockwork. Whether you did, whether you didn't do, you understand that on a particular day it's coming. And so the paycheck has that allure of stability, and we all want the stability. We all want that stability. And so the paycheck, that's one of the things that it offers. And remember, we're talking about how it's like a golden cage. It's golden, it's beautiful, it's shiny, it's attractive, but it's a cage. So no matter, it's a cage. And this is what it does, because of the one of the allures, one of the attractions of the paycheck is that it's stable. You know what to expect, you know what's coming, and so you can plan with it. But that's one of the attractions of it. That's one of the allures of the paycheck, that you understand that, oh, it's coming. And so you can make plans. You can so some people even go ahead to buy against, take an IOU against, let me take this one when salary comes, and all that. And that is the stability that it gives them. And even people are able to deal with you because, oh, it's coming, the salary is coming, the paycheck is coming. And so there's that stability. So you can even extend yourself. I can take an IOU. I can take a credit. I can borrow. I can say, oh, I'll come back. I'll pay back on the 30th. It's coming. And so that is one of the stabilities, that we experience from having, that paycheck. So the paycheck it gives stability. It's predictable. That's another thing that it does for us. There's a reliable routine that feels safe. You feel in a cocoon, because it's predictable. You know what's coming, you know what to do, you know how to get there. There are some people that can at some point begin to know that, close their eyes and do it, because the routine becomes so predictable, and you know what to do, you know how to, and then you just know. And it's that predictability, we like it, because it keeps us, we understand what to do, how to do, when to do, where to do, and what to expect when we do the things that we do. And so there's a predictability. But that's one of the allures, that's one of the attractions of the paycheck. We're talking about the golden check, the golden cage of the paycheck. How we want to begin to navigate, that space. And so there's the predictability that it offers, that reliable routine, that it feels safe. It feels we are in our safe zone. We are in the zone where we know what to do, we know what to expect, we know that if we do this, we expect this and that, and case closed. And so it's a predictable routine for us. And also another thing that it offers is that it offers that comfort. It offers that illusion of security. While secure, there is nothing that is shaking you. There's nothing that is shaking you. So that's one of the things that the paycheck offers, and those are the things that keep us attracted to it. And all these things in themselves are not bad. There's nothing bad with wanting stability. There is nothing bad in wanting predictability. There's nothing bad in wanting that comfort. And as I said before, this class is to shake you a little. It's not an affront. It's not an attack. We're not trying to attack you. We're trying to shake you up a little. Let's begin to have some conversations that nobody has. Nobody talks about these things. And the thing is that we were taught this way, maybe by our parents. They were taught that way, and then we continue to perpetuate it. We don't teach any differently, but we must begin to, because there is something better. There is something better. And there is nothing wrong with your paycheck. Please let me see your comment. There is nothing wrong with your paycheck. Hi, Francisca. Hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. There is nothing wrong with your paycheck. There is nothing wrong with the stability. There is nothing wrong with the predictability. There is nothing wrong with the comfort, except that there is more. Please let me write in the comment section. There is more. There is more. Let me write in the comment section. Write your name. Tracy, there is more. There is more. And so there is more. I want you to begin to expand your mind, to understand the possibilities, to understand that there is more. That this cannot be all that there is. And they've taught us that this is all that there is. That is why, we are there. We do this. We do for 35 years. And then we retire. We get a pension. And then what next? So tell yourself, write your name. Let me write in the comment section. Tell yourself there is more. There is more. Your paycheck is good. Of course, when you say there's something better, know that the one you have is good. There is nobody saying go and throw it away. No. But I want you to begin to understand that there is more. There is more beyond that paycheck, beyond the stability, the predictability, the comfort that you are experiencing. There is more. I want your mind to expand, to be big, to understand that you are doing well, but you can do better, that there is more. So there is more. So the golden cage, no matter how shiny, no matter how beautiful, no matter how attractive the golden cage is. It is what it is. It is a cage. It is a cage, but we understand. We are telling ourselves this evening that there is more. You can be more, you can do more. There is more. This cannot be all that there is to you. There is more. There is more. There is more. Yes. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, Favor. Favor says there is more. Absolutely. Francisca says I can do better. Absolutely. There is more to you beyond where you are, beyond what you are doing right now. There is more. There is more, but your mind has to be expanded to understand. I know that for so long, this is what we have been taught. This is what we have been told. This is how life goes. This is how you measure success. Our success is measured by just how much we earn. But that cannot be all. There is more. And so we have to begin to look beyond that paycheck. We have to begin to look beyond that stability, beyond that predictability, beyond that comfort, to see, okay, what else is there? Aren't you just a little bit curious? What else is there? What else? What more? How much more? What else? We have to begin to ask those questions. We have to begin to challenge the norm. We have to begin to challenge the status quo, to understand that this cannot be all. I refuse to believe that this is all. That you just be there, you work 35, 40 years and then you retire, and then what? And then what? There has to be more. And so this is what we are trying, this is what we are exploring. These are the conversations that we must have to see that, okay, beyond where I am, what more? How much more? How far? How far can I go beyond where I am now? So let's begin to look at what are some of the hidden costs. What are some of the hidden costs of this golden cage? We're talking about the golden cage, right? So what are some of the hidden costs? Because I said hidden because sometimes they are not immediately noticeable, or you don't perceive them immediately. Maybe because, again, of how we've been taught and what we have been, how we've been brought up and what we have been told over time. And so the immediate costs are not readily perceivable, or are not ready. We don't see them immediately. What does this golden cage do to us? We are in this golden cage, we are just there, we are chilling, it's comfortable, it's predictable, we are in control, we're in the zone, we're in control. But in that zone, in that place, in that golden cage, what does it take away? The golden cage can begin to dull people's drive to dream bigger. They drive to dream bigger. And I told you, I said the possibilities are limitless. They are endless. They are boundless. There are territories for you to take. You have the potential to do great things, to do things that are unimaginable, to impact your world, but being held, being stuck in that golden cage can begin to dull the ability to dream big, to expand your mind to what is possible. What do you think? Have you really sat down to think what is possible for you? What do you have? What do you think are the things that are possible for you to do? Have you ever sat down to just consider what are the possibilities that exist for me? What can I do? Many times, the ability to even enter into the place where we are dreaming, where we are opening up our minds, is not there, because we have kind of entered into one golden shiny cage and we are just comfortable. And the comfort zone will take so much from you, because where there is comfort, there is no growth. Let me write in the comment section, where there is comfort, there is no growth. And a lot of us are in that shiny golden cage. I want you to register in your mind, because it's the cage is it's shiny, it's attractive. It's people might even envy it. See how that shiny, that thing, that but it's a cage. But it's a cage. And what it does, that it keeps you there, and the ability to dream big is taken away. The ability to open up your mind and expand your mind, to the possibilities. Sometimes we even refuse to accept that it's possible, And I tell people, I say that if not you, then who? If not you, then who? Why do we sometimes think that no, it's not, these things, and other people can be doing it, all the Elon Musk of this world, all the people, all the Jeff Bezos, all these people, they can be doing it, but not you. Why do you think it's not you? Why not you? Because somehow the ability to even perceive, the ability to enter into the place where we are even believing that it's possible for us is no longer there. And why? Because we have settled, we are in one cage. We have relegated ourselves to just one particular portion. And because the cage is shiny, is beautiful, but it's a cage nonetheless. Another thing that the golden cage takes away is it takes away creativity. That ability to be innovative and have bold thinking. When we are bold, you are fearless in your thinking, in understanding the possibilities that exist for you. You are fearless. Many people can't have it. Many people don't have it because of the golden cage. We are just there. We are just there. We are just there, in that corner. Sometimes we call it contentment. It is not contentment. Many times it is complacency, because contentment is different from complacency. Contentment doesn't mean that you are just bound and okay in one place, you are just held in one place. No. Contentment is the ability to be grateful, but at the same time see yourself moving forward, progressing, and doing better, greater things. So that thing you are calling contentment is not contentment, it's complacency. And you must begin to experience that desire for more, that you are made for more. Believe it, understand that there are possibilities that exist for you, but that ability to think creatively, to think boldly, to think innovatively is many times taken away from us because we are in that cage. And the cage, sometimes it's a small cage, sometimes it's a big cage, depending on how big the paycheck is, but it's a cage nonetheless, and it's keeping you in one place. Another thing that the golden cage takes away is fulfillment. That fulfillment, that meaning, many people don't derive any meaning. There is no meaning. What you just wake up and you have to be there, you have to be somewhere, and then you are in that place. So it doesn't really matter how you feel about the thing you are doing, about the place you are going. It doesn't matter. There is no fulfillment. We just know that we have an obligation, and I understand obligation, I understand responsibilities, but I understand also that you are the most important piece of your life. Let me write in the comment section. I write your name. I'm the most important piece of my life journey, of my journey. You are the most important piece, not in my own journey, in your journey. You are the most important piece. So you must understand that you must find a way to make sure that you are prioritizing yourself and your fulfillment. Your fulfillment is one of the most important things that you can do for yourself. According to Maslow's law of hierarchy of needs, self-actualization, finding fulfillment is the highest of a man's needs. But many of us, according to that pyramid of needs, the basic needs are where we stop at. We stop at food, shelter, clothing. Highest, we have a little thing on top, the next level, and that's all. But that pyramid of that hierarchy of needs has 5 levels, and many people are at level 1, the basic needs of food, shelter, and clothing. Say, that's all. But there is more. There are 5 levels. People stop at 1. Many people are 2, but there's 3, 4, and 5, and is made for you. It's not other people, for you to find fulfillment in the things that you do. Because in the golden cage, that meaning, that fulfillment is replaced with monotony. Many people can actually do their work eyes closed. They've done it, the same thing, so over and over again. They just do it. Your mind will not even be there, but you will be doing it, and so it has become monotonous. You find nothing. You don't find any form of satisfaction. I understand, and I'm saying that I'm not saying to you that go and throw away your paycheck. No, I'm trying to tell you that there is more. You can do more, you can be more. There is more. Have you ever stopped to look beyond where you are, beyond the things that you are doing, to see that there is more? I challenge you, and that's my challenge to you in this session this evening, that you begin to look beyond, because there is more. And that is this is with I'm speaking to you with so much passion, because I understand, I've seen, even from my own personal experiences, that many times we sell ourselves short. We stop where we should not stop, and we are just there, believing that this is all that there is, believing that whatever more that people are doing, or whatever else is happening, is not for me. It cannot be for me, not for people like me. I'm here to tell you that it is made for you and for people like you. Because if not you, then who? Why not you? Why not you? And you must begin to look beyond the pay. You must begin to look beyond where you are now. You must begin to understand that there is more. There is more, and there is more. The more is available to you. The more is available to you. We have a course coming up in the advanced lounge. It's called Beyond the Paycheck. The course is designed to help you to begin to challenge, to begin to chart a course, chart chart a way that looks beyond that, beyond where you are, to begin to see that you can have a you can chart a course of your life towards having living a life of impact, living a life of fulfillment, living a life that brings contribution, that brings value to the places that you operate, a life that will bring satisfaction, a life that will bring meaning to you, just beyond the things that you have. And this does not mean in any way that your paycheck is not useful, or is meaningless. No, it means that beyond it, we want to now look beyond it. And we are going to be consistent. It's going to be a 3 days course, starting from December the 1st to December the 3rd. We're going to be looking at, start from where you are. How can we begin to maximize where you are? And then how can we begin to move forward beyond that? And how can we begin to chart a course chart a course towards a life that is fulfilling, that is satisfying, that you find self-actualization, that you are bringing an impact and a contribution, that you are increasing. If you are having a 10% contribution, that you are able to increase your contribution, that you're able to increase your value. Yeah, make yourself valuable, make yourself, indispensable in the spaces that you are. So join us for that course, from the 1st of December to the 3rd of December. It's designed specifically and thoughtfully put together to ensure that you are equipped to move forward, to look beyond where you are, and to move forward. The details are on the screen. We'll share more details also in the comments. Please take advantage of the course. The details are scrolling on the screen, just for 10,000 naira for the 3 days, and you are going to have a value packed, life changing, powerful 3 days. You have assurances of that. So register for the course. We must begin to have this conversation, not for our sake first, but also for the sake of the people coming behind us, because I understand that we have this handed over to us, and we were told that this is the way to do things, and we must begin to tell the people after us that, okay, begin to correct some things, and show them that there is a better way, that we can position them for greatness, position ourselves first, and then be models and be examples to the people coming out after us, that indeed life can be fulfilling, life can be satisfying. You can spend your life doing the things that you find you derive satisfaction, you derive fulfillment from, and that you are impacting your world. You are bringing value to your world. You are bringing a great contribution to your world. We're going to have a lot of hands-on activities to be able to do. We are going to be thoughtfully creating that pathway to the life that we desire, to the life of our dreams. And somebody say, is it possible? And I say, you bet it's possible. It's not only possible, it's predictable. So please register for the course, and let's do this together from December the 1st to December the 3rd. Just 3 days, but it's going to be packed full of value, and you're going to find it very, 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 very impactful. So register for the course, and let's do this together. So we've spoken about what the golden cage takes from us, and we've talked about, our ambition, our creativity, our fulfillment are some of the things that staying in that shiny, staying in that beautiful, staying in that attractive golden cage, takes away from us. And why is it that it's so hard to break free? Why is that it's so hard to break free? Many times, many people, many people even want to. Many people have an understanding of, but it's very hard to break free. And we're going to be looking at just some reasons why is it so hard to begin to break free? Because of the fear of the unknown. One of the reasons is because the paycheck, that cycle is very predictable. You know that anyhow by this date this thing is coming, and so we just feel safer. The comfort, the predictability, the stability that it brings, it makes us to just stay there where we are just comfortable in that. We just want that. But you have to understand that there is more. But to break free is usually difficult because it presents kind of a psychological thing. We understand the fear of the unknown. Okay, what if that cage feels safe? It feels we understand what we if it's predictable. You understand what's coming, and so you are there. But what it often does is that you now become stagnant. I think I heard this the story of someone. We're just talking, and then we're like, the way years run by. We're just having that conversation, and she was saying to me the way years run by. And she was making reference to having stayed in a particular place for 12 years, and she was just saying how little movement she has made. But you are there, you don't really want to, but you cannot leave because there is safety at least, you know but you can begin to look beyond that. But this is one of the reasons why it's so difficult to break free. And this break free is not even physical break free. First of all, break free in your mind. First of all, understand in your mind, open up your mind to understand the possibilities that exist. Nobody is saying throw away what you have. Nobody is saying Coach Tracy said no, 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 no. First of all, break free in your mind. Many of us are stagnant. We're held in one place. First of all, in our mind. So let's start from there. Let's begin to break free in our mind. And it's possible to begin to break free in your mind, to begin to understand that there is more, there is more, there is more. The possibilities are there. There are grounds, there are territories, there are heights for me to climb. But first of all, we need to break free. And one of the things that holds us back from breaking free is that fear of the unknown. That fear of the unknown. And it's real. It's not, you're not imagining it. There's a real fear of the unknown. What if? What if the bills are real? They are not fake. The bills are real, and that is true. But you need to understand, first of all, in your mind, and begin to understand that there is more. There is more. Open up your mind to the possibilities that exist, that there is more. Another thing why it's so hard to break from the golden cage is that complacency. I said contentment is different from complacency. Contentment is different from complacency, and this topic it's like it's a whole topic. This contentment versus complacency thing, it's a whole topic on its own. But you must understand that when you become too comfortable, that it is addictive. It is addictive, and you find it hard. That golden cage is so addictive that you can't imagine any other place apart from that. But you must begin to break free in your mind, because what that complacency does is that you are just there, you are in one spot, and you cannot even understand that there is anything different apart from what you are seeing. But I'm here to break this to you, that there is more. There is more. There is more. Another thing why it's so hard to break away from the golden cage is that routine that we have developed a routine, and it just takes away the hunger to explore new possibilities. You are not hungry for anything. You just say, I'm okay. Like you are just there. You are just there. But from this class, you can hear, as you are hearing me speak, that the possibilities are endless. Please let me write in the comment section. The possibilities are endless. Please write it and please believe it, that the possibilities are endless, that you can do more, you can be more. Let me write it in the comment section that the possibilities are endless. Yes, guys, I see you. I see you. Gufan says there is more. Absolutely. Shima says there is more. Yes. Favor said when there is comfort, there is no growth. Absolutely. Easy says when there is comfort, there is no growth. I see you guys. Francisca says where there is comfort, there is no growth. Pascal also says the golden cage takes away creativity. Absolutely, creativity. The golden cage will take it away. There will be no 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 desire for any form of creativity. Favor says I'm made for more. Absolutely, Favor, you are made for more. Favor says I, Favor, am the most important thing. You are the most important piece of your journey. Absolutely, you are the most important piece of your own journey. Favor also stays stand from where you are. Absolutely. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. The time is just running. Okay, so we have looked at, what makes the paycheck, what makes that golden cage so attractive. We have looked at that, and then we have looked at, what what it takes away from us. It takes away creativity, fulfillment, ambition. We have looked at why is it so hard to break away from that golden cage. And the next thing is that why you must understand that you must begin to break away from that golden cage, that the confines that it puts you. Why is it that you must begin to break away for you to be able to unlock a life of value? For you to be able to unlock a life of value, then you must begin to understand that beyond that cage, that there is more. That cannot be all that there is for you. That beyond that cage where you are, beyond the golden, beautiful, beautiful, attractive, shiny cage of the paycheck, that there is more. And what that does for you is that it begins to open up your mind, open up all your senses to the possibilities that exist, that you are able to use the potential, the unique gifts and the talent that you have to do much more than in that space, than in that small space where you are. So open up your mind and to begin to explore beyond that place. Another reason why you must break away from the golden cage is that you are able to find fulfillment. And we have said that self-actualization is one of the highest needs of every man, of everybody, man and woman. Self-actualization is one of the highest needs of everybody. Self-actualization. And when we are able to break free from that limiting perspective, from that limiting position where we are, then we're able to find deeper meaning. We're able to find fulfillment. We're able to understand that what we are doing it's impactful. What we are doing truly matters, has meaning, holds meaning, and we're able to find fulfillment in the things that that we are doing. Another reason why you must break free is for impact. When you are able to leave a legacy by contributing to something that is bigger. I think was it during last week's webinar that I shared, where I heard that Chinua Achebe's book, Things Fall Apart, they were doing a new adaptation to it, and Chinua Achebe has died and gone to be with God. But his book, his works that he left behind, they are going to make an adaptation of that that book, and they are paying the estate, that is his family, the family of Chinua Achebe, they are paying them $100 million for a work that was done, I think is in the 60s or so. That Things Fall Apart was written by Chinua Achebe. That is impact. Leaving a lasting legacy. People are going to be watching that film again all over the world. A book that was written several years ago. So you must begin to think value, think fulfillment, think impact. It is very, very key. And that is what, not just looking at the small place where you are, the paycheck that you are being offered. It has to go beyond that. You must look beyond that there is a bigger picture. There is something bigger. There is something bigger, and it's not made for other people. It is meant for you as well. If not you, then who? It is made for you as well. So the reason why we must begin to look beyond the paycheck, we must be able to, we must begin to consider that there is more, there is something bigger, there's something better, because we want to, first of all, unlock a life that gives value, that brings fulfillment, that leaves an impact. So I understand your paycheck is important. I understand where you are right now, but I want you not, I'm not asking you to throw it away. I'm not asking you to say, hey, Coach Tracy said. No, I'm asking you, will you be willing to consider to look beyond? Stand where you are, but are you willing for us to look beyond where you are to see the possibilities that exist? Are you willing to consider what is possible beyond where you are? Are you willing to open yourself up to consider a life of value, a life that you find fulfillment, you find deep meaning in the things that you do, a life that is capable of living a lasting legacy? I say that there are names of some people that came into this world that long after they are gone, their great grandchildren, those names will continue to open doors for their great grandchildren. Is it not possible that you too can leave that kind of lasting legacy? Wouldn't you want to consider what it would take to begin to chart a course towards a life that leaves that kind of legacy? This is why I'm inviting you to join us in that beyond the paycheck course, so that we can begin to really go deep on these conversations and understand that there is work to be done, and begin to do the work immediately. There is work to be done for us to live a life that unlocks value, that lives a life that unlocks fulfillment, that to us live a life that unlocks impact. There is work to be done, and we must begin to look beyond where you are. I understand that where you are is good, but what if there is better? What if there is best? Are you willing to consider that? Are you willing for us to begin to explore what is beyond, where you stand right now? And so I invite you to join us in that course. I assure you that it's going to be an impactful time for you to begin to chart your own course, because I say that personal development is a journey, it's not an event. As unique and as special as you are, so is your journey. Your journey is unique to you. And so you will chart a course that is for you to begin to navigate beyond where you are and towards value, fulfillment, and impact that are not only possible but are predictable. So, what do we need to begin to do? Begin to understand, have an awareness. Have an awareness that I can be more, I can do more, I can do great things. Begin to have an awareness that your life is more than your life consists of more than where you are now. Your life consists of more than where you are now. And so you begin to push beyond, begin to understand, begin to have that awareness. Awareness is the first step. And this is what this class is doing. This class, we're trying to create that awareness. But when you join us in that course, then we begin to have deeper conversations, and we begin to chart the way forward. Start with where you are and begin to, first of all, understand and make the most of where you are now. Many of us, where we are now, we're not making the most, even up to 10% of taking advantage of where we are now. Yes, I'm talking about the golden cage. Inside the golden cage where you are, with the paycheck that you are earning, you are not bringing out the value that you could have even from where you are. So we'll start with where you are now. How do you begin to ensure that you are making the most out of where you are now? How do you ensure that you are able to draw the most value and make the most of where you are now? And then we'll start from there, and then we'll begin to dig deeper beyond and go beyond where you are, and have those conversations that will take you first of all from your mind, and take you into the realms that you never believed that you could enter, but which I am here to tell you that they are made for you. You are meant for those places. If those places, they are made for you as much as they are made for any other person, they are also made for you. So the first thing is to begin to understand, have the awareness of where you are. That's the first step First step to any form of change is to have an awareness, and then you must begin to reframe your perspective. See where you are as a stepping stone and not as the end goal. Many times we are just there, we are just, oh, um 20 more years to retirement, 10 more years to retirement, and then retirement, and then what? Is that all that there is to life? Definitely that cannot be all that there is to life. I do not believe that God in his justice system just brought us into this world to hustle, pay bills. I think I put up a post in the course of the week. I said, say to yourself that I'm not here to just pay bills and die. Please let me say to yourself, I'm not here, I'm not in this world to just pay bills and die. I was not brought into this world to just pay bills and die. We have to create, we have to begin to reframe our perspective. We have to begin to reframe our perspective. I know we're taught, be responsible. Yes, you'll be responsible. You have obligations and you must meet those obligations. Take care of your family, take care of the things that need to be taken care of. But understand that you as a person, you must bring value, you must bring impact, you must bring a lasting legacy. Is part of your assignment. Your assignment is not just here to pay bills. Help me write in the comment section, I'm not just here to pay bills and die. There is more. There is more. There is a life of value waiting to be unlocked. There is a life of fulfillment waiting to be unlocked. There's a life that brings lasting legacy that is waiting to be unlocked, and it's for you. Yes, you, as you are hearing me speak, that life is for you. I am not here to just pay bills and die. Let me write in the comment section. I know there are all kinds of bills: house rent, food, school fees, this one, transport. There are so many things. But tell yourself that my life does not consist of only paying bills. My life does not consist of only paying bills. I'm not just here to pay bills and die. There is more. I believe, I believe it this with all my heart, that everybody listening to me and that will listen to me afterwards, that you are made for more. You have the potential for greatness. I've given this analogy severally on this weekly live webinar. I say, just like the potential, the mango seed has the potential to become a mango tree. You know, like when you hold a mango seed in your hand like this, right? You are seeing a seed. The seed may even be dry, but inside that seed is the potential for the biggest mango tree. The only thing that seed needs to do is to have the right conditions of soil, rain, sunlight, and it keeps growing to become a big mango tree. And I say to you, just like that mango seed has the potential for greatness inside of it, I'm telling you, yes, you, that you have the potential for greatness. Given the right conditions, you have the potential, to begin to do great things, to manifest beyond your wildest imaginations. Please get into that course. There's a limit to what, in fact, the time is up already. There's a limit to what we can discuss in this class, but in that course, we have a whole 3 days to begin to discuss some of these things and to begin to go in depth and chart a proper course, a proper way forward that leads us to that fulfillment, to that impact, to that lasting legacy, to that self-actualization, to that satisfaction, to the whole lot that we are meant to be. But understand that there is potential in you. You are made for greatness. You are, irrespective of who has said what or what has been done. Understand this evening, as I'm saying to you. Yes, tell them Coach Tracy said that I'm made for greatness, that there is greatness trapped inside of me. Given the right conditions, that greatness will begin to manifest. Just as surely as that mango tree, that mango seed begins to bud and begins to grow into a small plant and into a great tree. Yes, you too can begin to bud, and the greatness in you can begin to come out. And that greatness is made to impact your world. That greatness is for your contribution to the world. And whilst you are on that journey, you finding satisfaction and self-actualization is for you. So we have said that for you to begin to break free from the from the shiny cage of the paycheck, you have to begin to have that awareness, begin to reframe your perspective, and begin to prepare for opportunities. Understand that there is time that is coming, so you prepare yourself. You don't prepare for war in the time of war. You don't wait until there is an opportunity, then you begin to prepare. No, understand that you are on a journey and begin to prepare yourself now, because those opportune times are coming. There's a webinar we did a few weeks back. We spoke about Kairos and Chronos, and please find that webinar and listen to it. It will make a lot of sense to you. We don't prepare for war in the time of war. We prepare now for the times that are coming, because greatness, I say, is coming. The opportunities are coming for you to manifest, but you don't stay in one corner. We must begin to upskill, we must begin to reskill, we must begin to prepare ourselves for the time that is coming. Ask yourself this question: if your bills were not an issue, if it was not an issue for you to pay your bills, what would you really like to do? Just food for thought. If paying of your bills was not an issue, I mean, if you could just sit down, wave a wand, and all the bills, house rent, school fees, fuel, everything will be done, what would you really like to pursue? Please join us in that course. Join us in Beyond the Paycheck course. You would there is a lot and a lot and a lot for you to begin to understand, for us to begin to pursue, for us to begin to chart a course towards. But understand that a life of impact, a life of contribution, a life of purpose is possible for you. You will be able to unlock your potential. You'll be able to navigate beyond where you are, to the realms, the heights, the territories that are available for us to begin to, transition from that survival where we are just living to pay bills, to begin to navigate towards a life of true significance, where we are bringing our contribution and our value to bear. So jump in, join Beyond the Paycheck course. Make sure that you are in that course. Please invite as many people as you know. The course is not, it's just 10,000 naira. That is the investment fee for that course. But I want to tell you that the value will be far beyond whatever you think you are going to be paying. So get into that course and invite everyone that you know to also register. We'll drop the links on all our social media pages, on Instagram, on Facebook. We have all that information already circulating. Please take advantage. Please get into the course and let's begin to have these conversations. Nobody told us, but we must begin to question the status quo for us to be able to move forward, to make any reasonable progress. We must begin to question, we must begin to have this conversation, we must begin to do things differently, because you have to understand that for you to see different results, you must do things differently. We cannot continue to do the same things and expect different results. For us to see the results that we desire, for us to see different results, for us to see enter into the realms where we are experiencing that, we are bringing our contributions to bear, we're experiencing that fulfillment, that satisfaction, and leaving a lasting legacy, then we must understand that we must begin to do things differently. So please get into the course. Let's have these conversations. Let's explore deeper. Let's go deeper. Let's chart a course forward that will be beneficial, for all of us. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I see you. I see your comments. Tonya says, I'm not here to just pay bills and die. Absolutely. Adeola says, I'm made for more. I have the potential for greatness. Absolutely. And guys, these are not just empty words. What you are saying, they are not empty words at all. We are already beginning to shift our perspective. We're already beginning to enter into the mindset, that perspective that anything is possible for us. Anything and everything is possible for us, but we must begin to position ourselves and begin to do things differently, so that we can have different results, so that we can begin to see different results as well. So thank you so much for being here. The time always passes by. I mean, like, an hour is not enough anymore, but we have to just bring this class to a close now. Thank you so much for being here. We are here because you show up, and we don't take your presence here for granted. This has been the weekly webinars of the Advanced Lounge community. The Advanced Lounge is just a haven for people who are learning and growing and evolving into more superior versions of themselves. You can be more, you can do more, but first of all, you have to go through that process of becoming more and of becoming better. Thank you so much for being here. These weekly live webinars are just one of the things that we do in the Advanced Lounge. Please join our communities on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. Please join our communities and please get into the Beyond the Paycheck course. We will go deeper. This is just like we've just scratched the surface. There is a lot to be done, and we must understand that the life the life that we desire, the life of impact, of contribution, it is possible, but we must begin to navigate beyond where we are to do things differently so that we can begin to see different results. So get into the course. That course starts on 1st to the 3rd of December, just 3 days, but 3 powerful and 3 impactful and value packed days. Please get into the course. The information are scrolling on the screen. Please take advantage and let's do this together. My name is Tracy Akpera. I'm a personal success coach. I'm the founder and the anchor of the Advanced Lounge community. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in the communities. I'll see you in the Beyond the Paycheck course from 1st to the 3rd of December. And of course, I will see you next week, Thursday, in our next edition of the Advanced Lounge weekly live webinars. I trust this has been an impactful session for you. I've had a good time sharing with you this evening. Thank you so much, and see you next week. Continue to be more. Bye now.